Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. I've made my way back here to Mamoon, where we have some courage that we got from Myrtle in Oliver's world to give to the Great Sage's daughter, Esther, in this world. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and pay a visit to our old friend Horace over here, and Horace has a flock of pigeons just hanging out by him, or whatever these birds are. Who really knows? Maybe some parrots, because we're in the desert. I don't know if that's where... I don't think parrots live there at all. Who knows? Anyway, we're going to go ahead and talk to Horace. If you guys remember, a couple episodes ago, Horace actually gave us a story to help fill out our Wizard's Companion. So he gave us one of the 12 Tales of Wonder. He gave us this first one, The Cowardly Prince and the Lion. So I'll just pause on each of the pages here. If you guys want to pause the video and read through that, by all means, go ahead. What's going to happen now is once I unpause this or get out of this story altogether, we're actually going to go ahead and do... I guess he has a quiz for us, which is kind of interesting. We'll see. I don't know. I definitely read through it. Fingers crossed that I can get all of the questions right. It was kind of an interesting story about a young prince who was about to take over the kingdom for his father, and then he was like, nah fam, I can't handle that responsibility. Ran away, got eaten by a lion. The lion became the king, but the kid like lived in his stomach for like 10 years, and then the lion fought some dragons as well. Yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting. We'll go ahead and see what kind of questions... Oh, dang it. Do I gotta do this every time? I gotta do that. I can't just, like... I cast this once. I can't do it. I can't just talk to you there on after. Once I cast it once, I have to cast it each time I want to talk. Alright, did you read the story I gave to you? Well, I hope you read it carefully because I've got some questions for you. Ready? Oh man, I'm nervous here. Really gonna put my reading comprehension to the test. Alright, attempt to solve Horace's riddle. Yes. Good, here goes. There are quite a few characters in the story. Can you remember them all? I think I can. Tell me, who was the third smallest? Out of the Prince, the Lion King... if I wish I could do like the Disney Lion King song. Well, I don't know what it is. The Dragon of the East and the Dragon of the West. Okay, it was the... Okay, so I think I know the answer to this. I think it's gonna be the Lion King. So the Dragon of the East was the biggest of them all. The Dragon of the East was bigger than the Dragon of the West, and then Lion King was bigger than the Prince, but smaller than the Dragon of the West. So in order from tallest to smallest, or biggest to smallest, it's the Dragon of the East, Dragon of the West, the Lion King, and then the Prince. So the third smallest... Wait, the third smallest? What is... Wait, third smallest... So the smallest... Wait a minute now. The third smallest... See, I'm thinking that it's the third from... Wait, the third smallest? What does that mean? The third smallest. Am I just having a moment right now? Am I having a blonde moment? The third smallest. I don't think that that's phrased very well. It should be like... I don't know, but third smallest is very weird, because it could go either way. It could either refer... I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna go with the lion. Oh, wait. I actually have to type this out? Of course, I failed that already. I actually have to type the answer out? I don't get a prompt? What kind of game is this? What? Who? What? I'm just gonna go for the Lion King. But the third... Oh, man. The third small... I don't think that this might not be the right answer. Who is the third smallest? That doesn't really make any... That doesn't make sense to my brain for some reason. But we're just gonna full send right now. Sorry, that's not the right answer. Who's the third smallest? Dragon... Oh, wait. Hang on. Can we, like, go back? You don't know the answer, read it again and come back. Hang on. Did you read the story? Maybe this is, Good, here it goes. Quite a few characters. Tell me who the third smallest out of the Prince, the Lion, the Dragon of the East, and the Dragon of the West. It was the... Maybe don't put on the... If it's not, it's the Dragon of the West. What is this right now? Is this really, like... Is there a database of answers for this one question? So that if I type it in, like, all caps, it'll... I don't know, do some, like, case sensitivity or something like that? The Lion King. Let's try the answer without putting the in front of it. Sorry, that's not the right answer. The only other thing that I can think of is Dragon of the West. That's not how you spell dragon at all, is it? Dragon? Of course, there's no, like, great way to type. Am I having a stroke here, or what? What's going on with my ability to type? The... Dragon of the West. The third smallest. Oh, you're joking me. Okay. Alright. So think about it this way. Picture this in your mind. Close your eyes for a second. So we got the Dragon of the East, which is the biggest of those four. So then the Dragon of the West is the third biggest. Third smallest is a weird way to put that. Please, if you disagree, let me know in the comment below, the comment section below, because that's a weird way to phrase that question. So it's in order. The biggest of those four was the Dragon of the East. The second biggest was a third, so whatever. Anyway, that's I'm a little annoyed at how that question was asked. You're with third smallest. I guess sorta that kind of makes sense, but really it should be like the third biggest. Maybe my brain just doesn't work that way. I don't know. Your wizardly comprehension must be almost as good as mine. Oh, I said I'd help you fill your wizard's companion back up, didn't I? Here. Okay, you received a page describing the draw poison spell. Oh, interesting. I suppose it was a bit mean giving you a question like that, but you worked it out eventually. Yeah, it is kind of mean, the way that you asked it. And that's what being a wizard is all about, learning to look carefully at every detail, understand what's going on. Whatever, Horace. Shut up with the wise old man talk, will you? You're no flippin' older than Ollie Boy here. I'm not? No, I don't suppose I am. At least I don't seem to be. What's that supposed to mean? It's strange. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something really, really important. Never mind. I can't believe how much this place has changed. I'm going to see if other towns around the world are as different these days. I think I'll head somewhere with a bracing sea breeze next. I might not be able to feel the wind on my face, but I can still enjoy the view. See you soon! Alright, I still disagree with the question, but, like, thinking about it a little bit more, it kinda sorta makes sense. The third smallest. Which in actuality would be the third biggest. So I guess that's what, I mean, the third smallest and the third biggest would be the same thing, right? Because if you had, like, A, B, C, A was the biggest, B was the second biggest, and C was the smallest, and you said, name the second smallest, even if you said, name the second, or the third smallest, it would be A, even though A is the biggest. Alright, whatever. I've spent way too much time on that. Sorry, guys. Alright, let's go give some courage. to Esther here. Hello. Hello, guy. Hello. Here she is. Thanks, Oliver. Oliver? Huh? Tidy, it's just like I thought. We've opened her heart back up again. You can mend it for her now. Oh wait, she just opened it just like that? Don't worry, this will only take a moment. I'm going to give you Myrtle's courage, okay? Yep, her heart's wide open. Just fire in that courage. And Bob's your uncle. Here you go. Give heart. And then some courage. Boom. Get some courage.
What is this?
The Great Sage does not approve.
Where am I? What happened?
It was Shadar. He stole a piece of your heart.
My heart?
Is it you, Esther? Is it really you? Oh, my dear daughter.
Father!
Oh, forgive me, my child. You were robbed of your courage. But I have only myself to blame for the loss of my own. Oliver, it is you who taught me this. You have my thanks.
You're welcome, Mr. Rashaad.
I will join you in the fight against Shadar. The day will soon come when the clarion rings out across the land once more.
The clarion?
Oh, it's an old story from way back, that is. Back when the world was at peace, like.
The three kings of our world combined their skills and knowledge to create a flute that symbolized the Great Peace. The sound of this flute came to represent the unity of the nations of the world. How long is it now since the call of the clarion was heard?
Not since the three kings got into a right old potch and fell out, I heard.
It's up to us. The clarion will ring out again, and we will be the ones to play it.
Very well, daughter. Let us do our best. Let us help Oliver in his fight.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rashaad, sir.
Man, this game's gonna do me like this. So they have like these awesome cutscenes or whatever, and then it's like with like voiceovers and stuff like that, and then like, bam, text. All right, so let me come with you, Oliver. I want to help you fight Shadar. I have a familiar to help me. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. Oh man, can we do some tag team battles? I am definitely very excited for that. If we could do like 2-on-2 battles, because I'm tired of this handicap match. Tired of these 2-on-1 battles. I need a partner. I need a tag team partner. And I think Esther's the girl. I have a familiar to help me just like you. Here, boy. Okay, after some second thought, not sure that that's the familiar that I was hoping for. Wow, you can fight with familiars too, Esther? Indeed she can. Esther's talent lies in the training and handling of familiars. So she's more of a familiar keeper than a wizard, is it? Fair enough. Useful folks to have around they are. This is my drongo. His name is Gogo. Say hello, Gogo. Esther and her familiar have joined your party. Fantastic. Tidy. Now, that's settled. Let's get down to business. You remember what young Oliver came here for, ain't it, Rashaad? Mr. Drippy. I do. You wish to learn the art of the sages, do you not? Yes, sir. Then you will need these spells. Sweet. More spells. You received a page describing the puppet string spell. Okay, that one seems interesting. Okay, we got the secret ingredient spell. The magic lamp spell. Ooh, there's probably going to be a dark area of the game, isn't there? Like a cave or something? The pulse spell. Thank you, Mr. Rashaad, sir. I am satisfied that you do not lack the determination required. You came here from another world to face Shadar, after all. You you knew about me being from another world? I mean, it was your actions that revealed your origins to me. You healed Esther when I could not. Which told me that you must have helped her soulmate in the other world. And only one who called that world home could have done such a thing. Wow, so Oliver is from one of the other worlds you told me about, Father? And he was the one who saved me? Yes, it's strange. It feels like I've met you in a dream or something. Oliver, it seems there are things that only one such as you can do. You may be able to help our world. You shall have my aid. Thank you, sir. I won't let you down. I will beat Shadar. Perhaps, but you will need much training first. Without complete command of the magical arts, you cannot hope to defeat him. The 4 great sages could not overcome the dark djinn. For a mere boy to do so will require more enthusiasm alone. What are you thinking? He's going to need to cram a shed load of experience under his belt in a heck of a short time, ain't he? Indeed he is. The kind of experience offered by the trials of the sages. Oliver, you must undertake them. Trials? Where do I take these trials? In the north of the desert, at the Temple of Trials. Oh, that's a convenient place for trials to take place. The Temple of Trials. The Temple of Trials? You mean? I do. The home of the Supreme Sage, Master of Familiars. You two have much to learn, Esther. Only those with the Supreme Sage's blessing are permitted to open the doors of the temple. I will accompany you. Thank you, Father. You'll be great at the trials, Oliver. I know you will. Thanks, Esther, and thank you, Mr. Rashaad, sir. Hey, Rashaad is now traveling with us as well. Nice. Where are they at, though? I guess maybe they're just traveling with us in spirit here. Wait a minute. Hey, what's going on here? Hey, one of you has some heart. Let's grab this guy's heart real quick. A piece of his heart. It will soon be time for the Babana Bazaar. What shall I give them this year? You sure look excited, sir. But of course I am, young man. The Babana Bazaar approaches, and I will soon have the inestimable... Yikes. The Alright, whatever. Pleasure of buying gifts for my dear grandchildren. Well, that word is just never gonna be... Yeah, I'm never gonna be able to pronounce that. It's funny how my brain works. Gee, how many grandchildren do you have? Let me see now. If we include those living in other towns across the lands, it must be perhaps 30. Wow, you have 30 children? My dude, what are you doing? Jeepers creepers, that many? That's an awful lot of presents. That may be so, but... Oh, wait, was it grandchildren? Not children, but grandchildren. He didn't have... Sorry, I interpreted that wrong. That may be so, but for each I am rewarded with the priceless smile of a child. And their happiness is my happiness. May the ancients watch over them. Crikey, the man's a living saint. You don't see kindness like that every century. Oh, I thought it was going to be excitement, not kindness. Let alone every day. Sir, would you mind helping us out with something? It could save people in trouble. It could? It sure could. Please say you'll help us. Very well, very well. Since you asked so nicely, thank you very much, sir. We didn't tell him what we were going to do, but we're going to take a little piece of your heart. Good luck to you. Cool. All right. Well, we'll just, nice. So we'll just tuck that away in our little pendant here. Get some kindness for a, oh, what a marvelous sensation. My heart, my very soul overflows with the warmth. Or with warmth. Okay, yeah, we'll tuck that away for a, probably like a future, errand or something like that. Cool. Alright, guys. Well, they are not here with us, but here in spirit. But we have Rashaad and Esther traveling in our party now. I'm actually looking forward to running into maybe some of those babana plants out in the desert here. See if me and Esther can take them down easily. I wonder if the AI controls her familiar or it's her. That is my... Well, I guess we'll find out on the next episode. Also, looks like we have some errands as well, so we'll pick up some at the beginning of the next episode, because that's where I'm going to leave things off. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and thank you for bearing with me as I was thoroughly confused by the riddle over here. I definitely appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy this episode, please let me know by leaving a like and a comment below. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed already. I do put out daily gaming videos, so be sure to do that so you don't miss anything. And I will see you guys on the next episode.